Dave actually was just a back and forth kind of game, but what did you see that allowed the Mets just to have the edge in the game?
I think they just put together better bats, and I think that if you look at the whole body of work, all the at-bats 1 through 9, they took better bats. They spoiled pitches when they needed to, and that was the difference in the game. I thought Dustin had good stuff. I think the execution and putting guys away, I think that we couldn't do that tonight, and give those guys credit for winning pitches, winning at-bats. And I think that that just kind of sums up tonight.
Did you feel that just that balk situation was just a turn of unfortunate events as to what kind of followed after that?
I think it's something that, and I look back at the video, he did balk. It was more, it's a double set that he's always doing, and I didn't see it, but it was more egregious than it normally is. So Mark got it right. But he left a slider middle to Alonso, and so he's going to hit it hard, and that's what he did. So he balked, and he left a pitch middle to one of the best hitters in baseball. So there's really nothing else to really speak to that.
The 7th inning would have been a spot for Phillips last year. Now that you're saving him, is it getting tougher to sort of do that when he doesn't even pitch in a game where you'd like to have him?
Yeah, but I think that it's you can't, there's always going to be a spot every night for a guy like Evan, and you can't fire that bullet every night. And to be quite honest, I like Vesia going back out there to get the 9-hitter, to get the lefty, and I don't expect 3 straight hits, to be quite honest. So to then, you have to understand the rhythm of the game too. If I knew that it was going to be bases loaded, then Evan was ready, but I can't go. I'm not going into that inning expecting bases loaded, nobody out either. So I felt good with Alex going right there and taking down 1 or 2 outs, potentially with 3 hitters, and having Phil behind him, but that just wasn't the case.
Yeah, I know you kind of expressed a lot of confidence that bullpen was sort of starting to clear some stuff out. Still, a lot of guys kind of finding the footing. How concerned is that just being 7 games this season, guys having quite found the footing back there?
Yeah, I mean, I think that right now, today, we've got a handful of guys. Half the guys that are in a good spot, I think, that are trending the right way, and some other guys that are trying to figure it out. And these are our guys, and they have track records, and we got to keep running them out. But we got to perform.
Were Bruce Gar and Ferguson both down?
Yep.
Both.
Yeah, they were both down tonight.
With Alex, he was your best lefty the last 2 seasons. But what's kind of different with him? It seems like they're catching him to the high fastball.
I think that he's just not getting his the sharp breaking ball, the changeup, or the breaking ball in zone to have them honor it. And so when you can go to one zone and time up a fastball, it gives them a better shot.
How frustrating is just a stretch like this where you guys are struggling, it seems like every night? Some nights you're not scoring enough. Some nights, pitching isn't there, even when the offense kind of comes together to kind of add to just some of the challenges that you guys have faced the last couple of weeks?
A little bit, but to be quite honest, Freddie had a big night, and Wims had a 2-out hit. So I think that if you look at it in totality, it was a 2-man show, to be quite honest. Yeah, we put 6 runs on the board, but I think we're just much better. We should be better up and down the lineup as far as having more quality bats.
Can you feel a certain level of frustration?
Yeah, they're frustrated because we know what we're capable of, and you just got to keep going. That's what separates good teams from teams that are good.
How did you see Austin Wins? I think just going back to really step in today.
He did everything he could. He got a big hit for us. It's hard when you're trying to learn pitchers in the middle of, throwing 150 pitches. So, there's some things that he's trying to learn on the fly. So I thought Austin did a nice job.
Did you see right away that Altman's ball was on the bottom of the
I couldn't really tell. We got a tough break. I haven't seen it, in my time here, so if even it kicks off, it's a run. It's a one-run ball game, but it wasn't to be. But it was good to see James take another good at bat.
And Taylor came out.
No, so Chris hurt his side throwing on a play in the outfield. And what's concerning is that he doesn't come out of games. And so that's, we're gonna run some more tests tonight, tomorrow, see how he feels. So that top half of that inning, he couldn't go out there and throw. So that's why, I think it's the right side, so that's why we replaced him with James right there. So it's probably fair to say that he'll be down for a couple days at the minimum.
Side kind of weakish.
I hope, I don't want to say that word, but it's something like that.